everyone, just for like a few seconds, and then I'll like introduce you.
Sounds good.
And I guess you have it open on your laptop, right?
Yeah, I do,
Okay.
but I had it on like a kind of empty before I really come on, you know?
Oh, okay. Yeah, because we started and we ended it so that I can warn you that I won't be able to hear you. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to our live stream. I hope you're having a great Thursday. I'm really, really excited about today's live because we have an amazing guest. So, everyone, say hello to Noah Varg.
And what a perfect time you got me. Such a nice day out. No full moon. Thank you for having me, Dallas.
Yeah, thank you for coming to hang out.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
are you having a great Thursday so far?
It is an amazing Thursday. Such a nice day in the nice little land up in the Midwest called Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm sure it's very, very cold up there. So I'm really excited to speak to you today because you're probably one of Toongether's oldest writers. And your story, Raving, now has 40 chapters or 40 episodes, which is crazy.
Oh yeah, 40 episodes. Definitely a good start to like a usual manga, you know?
Yeah, I think it's mind blowing to me because I'm very much a shorts kind of gal. Like I like to mess around just with a panel here, a panel there, and just do different things depending on my mood. So your commitment to one story, I feel like is so impressive.
Yeah, and I definitely love the story. And if you don't love the story, then it's like one of those things where you wouldn't commit to it, you know?
Right, totally. And I want to ask you, what has it been like to write a continuous story that's now reached 40 chapters?
It's been a really fun journey so far. It's been really fun. Definitely a long one, but definitely really fun.
Yeah.
I definitely am hoping that it gets to like even more than just like 40, like maybe in the hundreds, thousands even, hopefully reach like One Piece level, you know?
Yeah, well, that leads me to my next question. I was curious, do you see an end in sight for Raving, or is the story like still unfolding? There's still a lot more to cover.
Yeah, I do kind of see an ending, but there's like two answers I can give you. There's a joke answer and a serious answer. The joke answer, of course, being as long as either Berserk or One Piece goes. The other one being, I'm not entirely sure when I'll end the story, but I know I have a good way to end it. Like, I did a poll asking people how they would like it to end, and seems like one of it is a happy one. Try to make it as happy as I can do it, you know? Really was hoping for a bittersweet, but
Yeah.
since happy one, it'll be a happy one.
So you did a poll about how the story should end. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, absolutely. I did a poll seeing how others would like to see it end. I put down, let me see if I can pull up the Discord and see if I can find the poll real quick. All right, let's see. Craving.
Was it in your server for Raving?
No, it was in the Toongether server.
Oh, okay, I must have missed it. It's funny though because it,
Yeah.
it really goes into like the whole collaborative storytelling. Even though you're the one writing the story, you're still taking feedback from the rest of the community, which is really cool.
Yeah, I definitely am interested in like seeing how others would like to see the story end.
Right, yeah. It's a
Yeah, I'm
community
just trying
story.
to. Yeah, sorry, just trying to scroll to like find the choices. I know happy, sad, and I think it was open. Oh, yeah, I remember the endings now that I picked. It was happy, sad, bittersweet, and open. So,
Okay, nice.
yeah, not too many people voted on it, but happy kind of won that one.
Okay.
So,
And so, what originally inspired raving? Where did you get your idea for this story?
so the idea for Raving's inception, as some of you on Toongether know, my biggest inspiration for Raving's ideas come from Berserk. They come
Okay.
from Kentaro Miura, but the main idea came from what if there was like a D&D shonen version of Berserk?
Okay.
Yeah, so like as you know, Berserk is extremely dark, like the darkest story out there, like the darkest manga. So I figured why not do a shonen version of it?
Okay.
Yeah, and I do have some panels, some inspiration for some of the panels too, like for like doing the panels as well.
Okay, yeah, we can check that out in a second. I have a few more questions for you, and then you can show us your inspiration.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So, it's really interesting what you said. It was kind of like a mix and a different take on various inspiration. But what was it like beginning the series? Did you have prior writing experience before starting it? Had you ever written before, or was this a whole new thing for you?
I did have some experience with writing, not before, like very before Toongether, but
Right.
I did have some experience writing on Toongether before with an old story that's now lost media called the Nolan Diamond series, which is kind of a play on Scott Pilgrim, really.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of my take of like a Scott Pilgrim esque story.
Oh, nice. That sounds super cool.
Yeah. Of course, it kind of ended up as lost media because of a few updates here and there. It's
Okay,
like
gotcha.
I didn't really have like the save story tools.
Oh, yeah. So it's kind of advanced since then, I guess.
Pretty much, yeah.
And
And it does feel like a repeat of that. Oh, uh-oh. Almost
sorry.
lost you for a second.
Oh, no, no, no. I'm still here. Don't worry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, I was about to say it feels like it is, but kind of not at the same time.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I noticed a lot of like the old characters and assets and backgrounds go missing. But since the story part is in there, I
Right.
think I can keep it going.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't want it to be lost forever, so you should keep it going if you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
I do see. Oh, okay. Red Instead is in the Twitch chat. And so they're saying hello. They do have a question, but it's a bit unrelated, so we can come back to that later. Um, I'm gonna put in the chat, send any. Okay. And then, oh, I see. I'm in the wrong. Hold on. Sorry, one
Oh,
second. I'm in the wrong YouTube stream, so I haven't been able to look at the chat. So now I am
oh,
okay. I was wondering,
gotcha.
I was like, why? It was showing me that no one was watching, but it was because I was in the wrong YouTube chat. So now I'm in the good chat. I see everyone in the chat. Hello, hello.
Hello,
Okay.
YouTube.
Yes, hello, YouTube. Okay, so back to my questions for you. Um, so, how has using Toongether shaped your storytelling style or perspective? Has it had any influence, like doing a webcomic type of story?
It's definitely helped out with like my writing abilities and my artistic skills too. Like I'm able to like get ideas down within the app while not being an artist, you know? Like I'm good at art, but I'm not a Kentaro Miura or Echiro Oda, you know?
Right, yeah. So it kind of allows you to tell your story without maybe having these super technical skills.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like it
And
is still like, the designing the panels and the panel work that you do is still, I would argue, a very cool skill to have.
exactly, yeah, especially when it comes to like doing anime or manga, you know?
Yeah, totally. And let's see. Red Instead is asking, what is the story's name? I haven't had time to really read Toongether stories, so I want to catch up on that. So if you want to fill in Red Instead about your stories, here's your chance. Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. Um, the story's name is Raving. It is inspired by Berserk, definitely Berserk inspired, you know. And you could tell through some of the storytelling and the the imagery too, where it's like some of it is pretty much like big guy carries big sword, but there's also a twist on that too. It's a big guy carrying big sword and big dagger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true. Yeah. That kind of and it kind of made me laugh. There's the talk about the big dagger. I don't know. It's funny to me.
Yeah. The werewolf annihilator, yeah.
hmm Okay,
Yeah.
and so you wanted to show some of your inspiration. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, well, is it alright if I share my screen with you to
Yeah,
show?
totally. Go ahead.
Alright, here we go. Share my screen in three, two, one.
All right, I'll let you know when it's all good to go. In the
There we go.
meantime, everyone, let us know how you're doing today on this beautiful Thursday. Everyone in the chat. All right, we should be able to see your screen now.
Alright, here he
Yeah,
goes.
we got
Going
it.
over to Google Docs. Oh boy. There we go. Oh yeah, my questions on there with the words no foul language on it. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the words my inspiration for some panels. And of course it starts out with the evil smile that Guts, who is the main character for Berserk.
Okay.
Yeah, he gives off an evil smile. That was an inspiration for getting Strahd's evil smile, you know, like his evil smile where he's like looking off, being like, I know exactly what to do. Oh yeah, and
Perfect. Oh
also
yeah, because
there,
that's the villain in Raving.
yeah. And as you can tell, Guts and Shed is basically a Guts clone almost.
Okay.
Yeah, he's basically a Guts clone, but I never had the assets to give him his mechanical arm, like his arm 3-shot flintlock or 6-shot flintlock, you know?
Okay. Yeah.
So they had to write that in on the fly like SNG4 would with his series, you know, which is ending by the way. Alright,
Okay.
yeah. Oh yeah, and there's the Dragon Slayer's sword, also known in Berserk, yeah, for the two daggers.
And so for the daggers in Raving and everything, did you request those objects or were they already in the app?
Some of them were. I did request a few of them. I just saw one of them. I thought, you know what, that would be a perfect way to do it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and I did
Super
see
cool.
the big sword too. Well, the sword looked big, but then I figured might as well request ones that actually looked big, but I just kind of enlarged them to make them look a little big.
Yeah, I guess that's true. You can always just pinch and zoom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, also you can see here the iconic Akira slide that I did for one of the panels in Raving. So
Super cool.
yeah, I did that for, oh gosh. I believe it was like chap I know it was in like the during the Barnyard Brawl arc for Raving when Esmeralda and Shed had their brawl.
Oh yeah, which chapter would that be? I feel like it's you probably start to lose count once you reach 40.
Yeah, I think it might have been. Hold on, let me pull up my Toongether app on my computer real quick just to see. I know it's in the 20s, I believe.
Okay. Super cool.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh
see.
yeah, chapter 11.
Chapter 11. Okay, so it's towards the beginning still.
Yeah, I was way off. But yeah, each chapter in Raving has its own story arc.
Yeah,
So like it's pretty much a manga-esque story.
right. Yeah, all the chapters
Yeah.
are pretty long.
Yeah, 20 pages per chapter. Try to keep it in within 20 pages.
Yeah.
But yeah, also I the current arc we're on is the Curse of the Black Widow, which is of course in the Red Huntsman saga.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the current arc we're on. Also,
Okay.
these two figures are an inspiration for the elf and the human that appear in the Dead Dead by Daylight, Dead by Dawn arc, which those two characters, the elf and the human, are from an anime called Record of Lodoss War.
Okay.
Yeah, and those are it's Parn and Dietlit, Parn the human, Dietlit the elf. So
Okay, cool. So you gained inspiration from all these different sources.
yeah, pretty much.
Super cool.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Record of Lodoss War, I definitely recommend it.
Okay. If anyone in the chat has seen it, let us know. I haven't, so I'll keep this in mind.
Yeah. And of course, as you know, my humor is inspired by One Punch Man, which, of course, with this workout routine that Saitama has with 100 push ups, 100 sit ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every day. and that's the and Raving's not the first one to do it. Like Solo Leveling did the same thing with their character Sun Jin Woo.
Yeah, do you have any, are there any other storytellers on Toongether that have been a source of inspiration for you, or even just a friend to look at your stories and give you feedback? Are there any sort of like bonds you've created?
Um, I definitely have made a few friends along the way, but I mostly get my inspiration outside of Toongether,
Right,
which,
okay. Through your
yeah,
like other manga and anime you've watched or read.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Oh, yeah,
cool.
and here's a YouTube link for another One Punch Man panel, but I won't get into that. Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically Saitama waking up from a nightmare. Oh, and yeah, and here's some of the authors of some of the big inspiration for my story too. Kazuki Takahashi of Yu-Gi-Oh, Akira Toriyama of Dragon Ball, and of course Kentaro Miura on the bottom.
Okay, super cool.
Yeah, they all died in previous years, but I still figured I might create a story that'll probably make them proud, you know.
Yeah, totally. I think so, definitely.
But yeah, that was my little presentation. So
Well, thanks for sharing that with us.
yeah, of
Um,
course.
and so I guess we can Did you stop sharing your screen?
Not yet. Am I good to
Okay.
do that?
Yeah, you're good to do that. We're gonna bring back your face again.
Alright, sweet.
But yeah, thanks for showing us your all your inspiration and stuff. It's super cool. Um, and if you can repeat some of, there's people in the chat wanting more specifics about what you said, certain TV shows you recommended, um, or not TV shows, but animes.
Oh, yeah.
If you can repeat the names for some of those so that everyone has some new recommendations, that would be great.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing it now. Um, one of them is Record of Lodoss War, which was a 90s anime, like from the beginning of the 90s. Um, I'd also recommend One Punch Man. Obviously,
Right.
newer anime.
Mm-hmm.
One Piece, even, too, as well.
Okay.
Let's see, I guess Berserk anime would be a good recommendation, although try finding the 97 one, because there's a few adaptations out there. The Golden
Okay.
Age films are okay, but I'd still, it's not compared to what they did in 97, though.
Okay. Well, thanks for those recommendations. It's super maybe useful for other storytellers who want to write similar stories as Raving.
Yeah, absolutely. Always happy to do that.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask you a few more questions. So you've been part of Toongether for a while now. Um, have you seen the platform evolve at all since you first joined? And can you tell me more about that, if so?
It has evolved quite a lot. It's definitely come more than when I have joined back in 2024. So there's a lot of change. Like the continued story, reading story is a good one too, because it'll get more exposure to the
Yeah.
story too.
And it's easier to go back to stories you're reading instead of having to search for people and
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. Um, yeah, another thing too is it would be really cool to see who, for the friends, you make along the way. It'd be nice to see who all followed you on there.
Yeah, totally. That's something we hear pretty often. There's more and more people wanting to be able to like add friends or follow people or something like this. So that may be something we tackle in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I am also curious about how you feel as a creator using Toongether, like someone who's writing stories in a not traditional way. How do you view that? Do you still feel, um, do you look at yourself and you feel like a creative person? Like, do you feel proud of what you've created?
I do. I feel very proud of how far I've gotten with my story. Like, I definitely feel very, very happy with how I am, like where I'm at with the story. Although with like the longevity of a story could come its like health concerns. Like
Right.
I told like some of my readers that I might take a monthly hiatus to like make sure that I'm doing okay after each saga.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's really smart to, it takes a lot of commitment and time. So to take a break
Yeah.
once in a while is a good idea. But I think it's also nice that you can kind of do one panel at a time and maybe space it out. You know, you don't have to just sit down and do it in one go. Is that the method
Yeah.
you usually take? Do you just sit down and you just get out a chapter in one sitting?
Well, my schedule's like a weekly schedule, so like usually weekly shonen series kind of take weekly. Like One Piece is a weekly series, as opposed to like something like a seinen manga would be like monthly or something like that.
Right.
Um, Usually chapters release on Fridays, so
Mm.
that way it can come out pretty easily. Um, Also with My girlfriend has been the biggest my biggest editor. So if
Oh,
she's watching
nice.
this, I love you.
That's super cool. So she reads your stories and gives you feedback and
Yeah, absolutely. She definitely takes a look. She often tells me the difference between your with an apostrophe and your with no apostrophe.
she helps you with the grammar. That's super sweet.
Yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
It's cool that you can spend your time um, speaking about your stories or having her read them and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah.
And
I
there's a,
do rec
sorry, go
Ooh,
ahead.
go ahead. I was just gonna say I do recommend her giving it a try, but she's like so nervous about it.
I mean, obviously, I'm biased, but I would, if she's watching this, hello, and I would definitely recommend her to begin writing with Toongether. I think it's kind of like what I was saying earlier. I'm more of like a shorts girl. Like, I like doing just little panels here and there. I haven't tackled a long form story at the same caliber as you have yet. But that's like the beauty of Toongether is both are possible and both are encouraged. And so also think the community is super kind and respectful. So everyone that I've spoken to, like you, Red Instead, Jenna Baby, Benzanith, all sorts of different people, everyone I've had a really wonderful experience with. Um, so I think she would have a wonderful time on Toongether. And I think it'd be cool because y'all would be able to collaborate on stories as well, even more. So,
Yeah, exactly. Like say like a crossover comic between like raving or something like a fantasy story too. Like it'd
yeah.
be really cool.
Yeah, there's all sorts of different genres that people have written stories about. And what I find really exciting is the new like pose packs, and I love using those. So like, I think those are really fun.
Oh
Um,
yeah, those are really fun too. I
mhm.
definitely am happy with the pose packs too, like they always are out. One thing I will say is that like with the creating characters and where it's saying like keep it, like is this good? It asks you for like the coins and whatnot. That it's fine to like generate coins for that, but I'm not too fond of like having to like pay coins again to keep it.
Right. I get what you mean. I think it's the cost of the generations, unfortunately. But as
Yeah.
we progress and get further, maybe we'll figure out different methods in the future. So
Yeah, no
stay
worries.
tuned with that.
Yeah, we'll do.
And it's nice that since you've been part of Toongether for so long, I'm a lot of the core characters in Raving are characters that have already been generated, you know what I mean? So, but I guess if
Yeah.
you want to expand, you want to generate more.
Hmm.
Um, but it's cool that you have these already. Um,
Yeah. And it's really
there's,
nice.
sorry, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
I was gonna say it's really cool too how it ended up with like being in a place where Berserk didn't go in the direction of being goofy, like having a goofy story, so that way I could do a goofy story.
Right, yeah, you can kind of do your own take on it.
Yeah.
There is a question for you in the chat from Handbook Lou, and they
Oh,
say users make short panels in their stories, others make them long. Is there any specific reason why a user would make the episodes long? They just want your take on it because I guess you personally, your episodes are pretty long.
yeah. Um, I think it's just a preference thing. Like some people might do like short panels. Like personally, I don't mind length. Like I'm not a big. For me, length is not a big deal. If it's a good story, if the story's good, that's all that matters to me. Like example, D&D or like Ravenloft. those are pretty good stories. Even the Nightmare on Elm Street story on Toongether at one point was a good one.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just comes down to preference. I think that's also the cool part of it. It's like whatever you feel comfortable with, whatever your creative process is, you determine. There's no like rule to how long your chapters have to be or episodes. So
Yeah.
that's the cool part. So I also, you are often interacting with our Toongether Magic Academy shorts and stuff. I always see your name as one of the people responding. So I kind of just wanted to get your thoughts on the Toongether Academy story so far.
I am loving it. I'm loving the Toongether story. I definitely love how there's like a collaborative group with different people, you know?
Right.
And I actually created like a different character. I put the character's name as like Scab, you know? Like
Uh
since I
huh.
thought of it like it just reminds me of Guts, you know? It
Yeah.
just sounds like a very very juvenile yet very masculine name.
Yeah. And so what this is a character that you've used in some of our like short remixes and stuff or
Yeah, that's one of the characters I used for some of the remixes. Yeah.
okay. And so what are you hoping that this character maybe will get into the like official Toongether Academy story?
I really do hope. Like, there's also another character that I created too called Smiles, otherwise known as Garrett Blake,
Okay.
who is the reason for him being at Toongether Academy. Because, I don't know, maybe he would be like a. He betrayed Gab at one point, you know? Like
Ooh,
maybe he
okay.
betrayed. Yeah, like some form of betrayal. Oh gosh, here I go again talking about Guts and Griffith from Berserk.
I mean, betrayal always plays a very valuable role in stories.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of shows that it would be a good story for betrayal, you know?
Yeah, I think so too. I agree. Do you have any predictions or guesses about where the Academy storyline might go next?
Um, not really guesses. I have done a few interactions with
Yeah,
some of them. Like, for example, the recent one I put down, try to guess the story, you know, like guess where it'll go.
right.
And I have Francois just saying the words, I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm sure she does.
Yeah, she does.
And so I guess how do you feel about the collaborative storytelling and that we've been doing because you've played such a big role in it?
It is awesome. I love how people would go into collaborative stories like the Stars and Signs one. That one is an awesome one cuz that would be cuz signs tell personality too, you know?
Oh yeah, I remember. I think it was you who did a panel whenever we were trying. I think it was you who suggested stars and signs, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I remember seeing that and you said it's you're a Scorpio, no?
Nah, Taurus.
A Taurus. Okay. But you said that in your panel, didn't you? You said
Yeah, I
I'm trying
had
to
like
remember it.
yeah, it was something like, for example, if someone's a Scorpio or like
Gotcha.
yeah,
I'm
I
also a
did.
Taurus, by the way.
Oh, you're also a Taurus
Yeah,
too.
Team Taurus.
Nice. Two Tauruses on a live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, okay. So it's thanks to you that the Academy has a stars and signs class.
Yeah.
Okay, super
Yeah.
cool.
And it's funny too, because some of the stories that I'm writing, um, one of my characters in Raving would be an Aries, would have like an Aries personality, you know?
Right.
Yeah, because I don't know, writing Aries characters just seems so fun, you know?
Yeah. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny to incorporate like the signs to your story's characters. It kind of gives them some depth. Like, oh, they're a Gemini.
Yeah. Also, unrelated to raving, this is like my seinen vampire western story, Bad Blood,
Okay.
and basically the main character in that, Alucard, is a Scorpio, by the way.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
And so do they mention it in the story?
Nah, it's
Okay.
just in his
In
personality,
his
really.
personality. Okay. Nice. Okay. So there was something you wanted to do with the people watching the live over on Toongether, correct?
Yeah, I was gonna try to like do a live demonstration. Like, I just posted something like having them create their own Dungeons and Dragons character, and I would do their stats.
Okay, nice. So do you want to do that now? Did you already share your short?
Yeah, I shared it not too long ago. Let's see if.
Okay, are there any responses? Because if so, we can share that with the rest of the stream. But I know it's the morning over in the States, so people might not have seen it yet.
Yeah, yeah, let's take a look. See. Unfortunately, not. It does not look like anyone has seen it yet.
Okay,
Um,
well, Red instead said they'll make a response to it now. So if anyone else is watching and you can go um, remix the short and then we can share that with y'all.
Also, if you're interested in having it in raving, feel free to do that too.
Oh yeah, because your character might get put into Novarg's story raving, everyone.
Yeah,
So, well,
yeah, you might
maybe,
even.
you know what,
It might
while,
even.
sorry,
I'm
go
so
ahead. I
sorry.
keep cutting you off. It's me. You go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say, like, it might even be a background character in the next saga, which will be. I will drop the name of the saga that's gonna come after the Red Huntsman, which is the Renaissance saga.
Okay, super exciting.
Yeah, it'll be pretty much what would be the equivalent of Berserk's Golden Age arc, which I feel like might be better than the Red Huntsman saga because that's kind of in the middle of the
Okay.
story, pretty much.
Okay, cool. So, I'm thinking that while we wait for others to respond to your short, I can respond to it. I can do it.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll
So
pull up.
I suppose you can see on your laptop, but I'm sharing my screen. Um, so everyone should be able to see it. Yeah. Um, and I think it's so funny that you put headphones in all four ears.
Yeah, like he has like multiple different ears. There's like his on his like sides of his head, and then on the top,
I just
two little
noticed
normal
that.
ears.
I had looked at it several times and I'm barely noticing it. It's so funny. Okay, so you said I need to create my very own D&D character. Are there any um, rules to this? Can I do whatever I want or...
Um, yeah, you could feel free to like create a character. Um, there's a character sheet that you would need. Let me see if I can pull up the sheet real quick too.
Okay.
Dice roller, got the D&D dice roller up and ready. Oh, no, that's not the one. Google.
Also, while we're doing this, Reddit said I was reading your messages in the chat. And you said that you just got home from a vacation to San Antonio, and I wanted to say that that's where my family lives, so I'll be there in a few weeks.
Oh, nice.
So, a little shout out to San Antonio, Texas for everyone.
Uh, Shout out to San Antonio, Texas. I I did not go on vacation to San Antonio actually. I went up to uh up north with a few family members, which is kind of up in northeastern Wisconsin.
Okay,
Yeah, that's where I went to. That's where that comes from.
nice.
D&D character sheet.
So I'm wondering, like, can I use my character that I always use for myself, or do I need to create one that's more cool looking? Do they need to look kind of more like they're ready to fight? Like, um, one,
Uh,
like what is your
I'd say you
tips?
could be able. I'd say you'd be able to do that. Um, yeah, definitely. As long as it has like a class, like try to come up with your class as well as like what kind of race,
Okay,
and like that pretty much. Like basic D&D things like race, class, background, and alignment too.
okay. We can also create, do you want to create one together?
Yeah, absolutely. We could
Okay,
do that. Maybe
all
even
right.
have the people in the chat try to come up with one too.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna get like a background. Let's see. Let's do something kind of like cool, magical, fantasy type. So I have this cool crystal background. And so you said, what are the categories we need?
The categories you would need are like race, background, as well as alignment.
Alignment. Okay. All right, so we need those three, everyone. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna go through, let's
Oh, and class
see.
2 as well.
Class, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's some characters, recent characters that I saved that look pretty cool in my opinion. So I'm gonna give like several different options, I think. Um,
Right on.
let's see. Like, are they allowed to be cute looking? Like this one is so cute. And then let's see. Okay. This one's pretty cool. And okay. I'm
Oh
just gonna
yeah, you could be able to use that one too.
I'm just adding several options and then you tell me what you think. Like what is your favorite? I think the owl in the armor is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the owl in the armor too.
Yeah, you like that one? Okay, so maybe we go with them.
See
Because
what
also
the chat.
this one's funny too.
Yeah, that one is pretty funny.
All right, so what is your favorite? Obviously, this one's too cute looking. Which one's your favorite out of these four?
I think the owl in the
Yeah.
armor.
Okay, let's go. Let's go with them. Let's maybe make them look a bit more intimidating.
Yeah. Oh, the orc one too with the toast in his mouth looks
Yeah,
pretty good too.
do you prefer that one? I can bring him back. Well, let's see.
Um,
What do you
let's do
think?
the owl one.
Owl? Okay. I'm gonna put him as angry. Let's see. Just to look a bit more. Here, look. He's like ready to fight.
All right, mine's kind of a little delayed. The stream's a little delayed on
Yeah,
my end, so.
that always happens. That's why whenever I do, I guess in the past whenever I've done like live collaborative shorts and stuff with the chat, it's always I have to wait a little bit so that people can give their opinion. Um, okay, so let's go with them. And now we need to determine our four categories.
Yeah, this one is absolutely. Well, this is easy to describe since it's an owl folk kind of,
Right,
the
so
owl.
owl background. Um, let me. I mean, he's dressed in armor, so
That one, you could give him like the soldier type background.
right. Like, can we do night?
Yeah, absolutely. You could do like night, like night or something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna go with night. Also, owls are supposed to be very like symbols of wisdom too, so that's another direction as
Yeah.
well. But he looks like he's ready to fight, so I'm going to put knight. Okay, and then alignment. What are some examples of what are some other alignments in other characters?
Well, there's obviously the three big ones, which is good, neutral, and evil.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's lawful, of course,
Okay,
neutral, and chaotic.
right, okay. Um,
I feel like the owl kind of represents like a lawful nature, like
I
a lawful
agree.
good.
I totally agree. That's what I was thinking too. But you want to go with lawful good because he's like a knight?
Yeah, like a
Okay.
lawful good type,
Okay. I like that. I agree. And then class.
And class, that one's like your barbarians, your rangers, paladins, even.
Oh, okay. So should
Yeah.
knight have gone there instead?
No, that's fine.
That's
Knight's
fine. Okay.
perfect for the background.
Okay.
Yeah, class is basically what D&D would have, like what kind of abilities it would be.
Okay. Mm, let's see. What do you think for class?
Well, well, it wouldn't be too much of our barbarian,
Yeah.
since it's barbarians are ruthless. So,
Yeah. He looks, I mean,
um,
he's lawful good, so.
yeah, I'd say paladin or yeah, I'd have to say paladin on this one.
Okay.
And that's actually one of the more common uses in Dungeons and Dragons. A lot of paladin players.
Okay. Did I spell that correctly?
All right, let me give it a second so I could see.
Oh, yeah, I always forget you have a delay. Okay.
It's all good.
Okay. I'm gonna
Yeah,
change,
that's correct.
that's right. I'm gonna change the background to like maybe like a enchanted forest type
Yeah, feel free to do that.
because I feel like the crystals maybe aren't. I like the look of that. Okay, I'm gonna reply. So now that I've done that and I see that there's a response from Lipe Books and also Red Instead, I'm gonna let you share your screen now.
All right. All
Perfect.
right. Share my screen in three, two, one.
Perfect. I'll let you know when you're all good to go.
All right. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing it now. There's been replies.
Oh yeah, the people replied. Yeah, it's super cool that they. Okay, you're good to go. We can see your screen now.
All right. Going to Toongether now. Go to my shorts. Oh, yeah, there's Lipe.
Mhm.
Now, the stats that I would roll for are strength, dexterity, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma.
Okay.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Instead, red put warlock and cleric. Neutral evil. Oh, okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Race blue hair. Chaotic good. Okay, not too bad. That's Shed's background too.
And then there's
Alright.
ours.
Yeah. I'll start with Lipe Books, like, stats first. So,
Perfect.
the first stat I will do will be strength. I'll just do like 4d20s. Uh, shoot, hold on, let me start over with those. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so the total is 12.
Okay.
For strength, so the basic way we do D&D is like roll 4 dice, take one out.
Okay.
I'm gonna take out the 1, bringing it to 11. So 11 will be the strength.
Okay.
Actually, I might do 11 for dexterity. Oh, yeah, these are the things with me and D&D. Is like there's so many places you could put it in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 11 for charisma. So, Lipe Books, your character fighter is gonna be your your blue hair race character will be an 11 charisma. All right, so next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 11 again. All right,
Wow.
yeah, take out the obvious one there. All right, now it's 10. Okay. Um, I'll put 10 for wisdom. 10 for wisdom for your
Okay.
blue hair character, Lipe, if you're watching.
Nice. That's pretty good, no?
Yeah, it's pretty decent. Actually, yeah. All right. Next, intelligence. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, next one. Oh, wow. 19. Wow. I'm going to be taking one of those 4s out, bringing it to 15. I'll use that as strength this time. Give you a big boost in strength. And if you're wondering what one I'm using, I'm just using like a Google dice roller, you know?
Oh, nice. Like one of the randomized ones. That's cool.
Yeah. So, Lipe, your character's strength is 15. Alright, next one. 3, 4. 11 again. I'm gonna take 1 out again. 10 again. Alright. I'm gonna use that for intelligence. Like 10 intelligence. So the blue hair character will be 10 intelligence.
Okay.
Alright. Next one.
Red Instead says they play D&D a lot.
Oh my gosh. That's so wonderful. We'll have to do a session at some point, Lipe.
Yeah.
Alright. Last one. I think I got strength, charisma, wisdom, intelligence. The only 2 that are left are dexterity and constitution.
Okay.
I don't think I did dexterity or constitution yet. So let's do dexterity first. Oh no, that's not good. Only 8 dexterity.
Oh no. It happens. They were doing too well.
Yeah. 7. Took 1 out. That's not even better. 7. Oh boy. All right. Last one. Constitution. 2, 3, 4. All right. That ain't too bad. 11 for Constitution. Take that out. Got 10. All right. So there's your stats for your character. Feel free to look at it in the live stream later on and put it for your character so that I can know.
Super cool.
All right, next one. Instead, red. Your warlock. A vampire race. Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty cool looking.
Yeah, I did a D&D vampire character who was like neutral, chaotic, good. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's gonna be a fun one to work on. For the sake of keeping it at a good pace, I'm gonna go down each one from top to bottom now. So
Okay, nice.
yeah, all right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what strength you got. Oh wow, 16.
Okay.
Take 1 out. 13. Not bad. So 13 is your strength instead red. Next will be your dexterity. 1, 2, 3, 4. 14. Wow. Okay. Take that one out. 11. Okay. Not bad. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 for Constitution. Take one out. Make it 11 again. Okay, that ain't too bad. So, instant red. 11 will be your Constitution. Alright, next will be Intelligence. Oh, wow. That's a good roll for Intelligence.
What was
16
it?
total. That is a good
16.
roll.
Okay.
Take the 3 out. 13. Okay, still pretty good. Alright, so 13's Intelligence instead red. Alright, one more. Oh, Wisdom yet. 12's okay for Wisdom. So the 12 for that. Take one out. And you got 10. Okay, still pretty decent number. So, instant red. 10's the Wisdom. Alright, finally, Charisma. Here we go. 3, 4. Oh, wow. High number for Charisma. Take one out. That's still pretty good. 16 Charisma.
Oh, well, I think that's I mean, they're doing pretty well. Did you
Yeah,
respond to um, Lipe books? Okay. So, should I give them their stats?
yeah, let them know.
Okay.
Yeah, let them know to reply. Write them down in the. Well, they should be in the live stream too, so.
That's true.
Yeah, feel free to look at them and they could write it down.
Cool.
Same with Instant Red too.
Perfect.
Yeah. I'll look at them myself too, so that way after the stream I could write them down afterwards.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point. Just in case they're not watching, so they can have. Because I'm not sure, I don't know if Lipe Books is watching.
Yeah, or, well, Instant Red's watching on Twitch, so.
Right.
Alright, now for your character, Dallas. Here we go.
Let's see.
Alright, start with strength. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, 10. Alright.
Okay.
Alright, take out 9. Ah, man. I'm sorry, Dallas.
That's okay.
Alright. Next, dexterity. 3, 4. 12. Okay. Still a better number for dexterity.
Okay.
Take 1 out of 10. No, that's not bad. Alright, so 9 for strength, 10 for dexterity. Next, constitution. 12 again for constitution. Okay.
Okay.
Take that one out. 11. Okay, that's still pretty good. 11 for constitution. That's a good one.
Okay.
Alright. Next one is intelligence.
It's an owl, so it has to be high.
That's pretty good. That's a pretty good height to be at. 14.
Yeah, okay, I'll take that.
Yeah. If I take out the 2, it'll be like a 12. Still not bad. It's still a pretty good high number. Alright, next, wisdom. Oh, wow. Wisdom is pretty high. 20.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I think I'll take the 4 out since it's the lowest. 16's still a pretty good number, though. So, 16 for wisdom. Finally, charisma.
Okay.
Which is basically, if you're wondering what each one is, strength is how high you could lift. Dexterity is how agile you are. And constitution is kind of what would be used in like each D&D battle, you know?
Okay.
And intelligence is smart, wisdom is like knowledge, giving advice, like best of knowledge. And charisma is basically how well you flirt with a person.
Okay,
Alright, so we'll see
perfect.
how much charisma you have for your character. That's a pretty good number for charisma.
What is it?
18.
Nice,
It's a,
okay.
yeah. Remove the 2, it's 16 as well. Okay.
Okay, not too bad. I would have
Yeah,
preferred more strength and intelligence, but it's fine.
yeah, that's okay. At least he has
I'll
more
take what I can
knowledge
get.
and charisma too, you know. But yeah, that's how D&D would go. Normally you would have a choice, but since like I just decided to do it so it'll go quicker, you know.
Right, yeah. But it's cool to be able to like play a game like this over with Toongether.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
All
Oh,
right, I guess. Sorry, what were you going to say?
I just saw instant red leaving.
Yeah, they had to go. But I guess, do you want to stop sharing your screen now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
So
perfect. We'll bring your face back.
yeah, 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, just bringing you back. Let's see. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna open up my phone and yeah, I'm gonna put it on my little owl. Okay, so that's everything for today's live stream. Is there anything else you want to add or talk about before we get going?
um, let's see what all everyone has questions. Like, see if anyone else has any questions.
Yeah, let me.
But
If anyone has any last minute questions, let us know so we can answer them for you.
yeah, see if anyone else made any comments, like any other like questions prior to. Oh, someone said solo leveling is so cool.
Let
I'm not the biggest solo leveling fan, but
me see. I haven't read it. It's a manga,
yeah.
no?
It is, but it also got adapted into an anime as well.
Ah,
So,
okay, okay. No, I haven't. So while we see if anyone has, here, I'm going to put send in any last minute questions. And while we wait for those, because there's a bit of a delay, I'm curious, are you working on chapter 41 now? Yeah.
oh yeah, I'm working on chapter 41 for Raving now. It's kind of like halfway, almost done,
Okay,
because
nice.
yeah, it was a little bit of oh, it was a little bit of a delay because of like the updates and whatnot, losing characters, like some of the old models,
Right, okay.
But it's still pretty fun. I'm still planning on getting the last few chapters of the saga for Raving, like its first saga finished.
Okay.
Um, I plan to get it done either through 2 chapters, 3 chapters, or even 4. Either that span of numbers.
Okay,
We'll,
nice. Super cool.
yeah. Obviously, it'll end with like a big celebration and end with. I know the last chapter will be called Aftermath.
Oh, nice. Okay. So you have the chapter name planned. Do you have the content of the chapter planned?
Yeah. It will definitely. I know how the chapter will sort of end. It'll kind of
Okay.
end with like the group resting out in the forest somewhere where Cassandra, which is my girlfriend's D&D character,
So
wondering
cute.
how, yeah, wondering about what I keep thinking about, like what my character's thinking about, you know?
Okay, cool. There is a question for you in the chat. They said, "What aspects of Toongether are you the most happy with or grateful for?"
I am the most happy with like the saving characters, like favoriting them and being saved in your story. I'm definitely really happy with that aspect too. I'm definitely excited for some of it, you know. My main thing too is like I really would like to see it be able to like zoom in a little more because it kind of takes away from like some of the backgrounds in my story, you know. Um, because now I kind of just use like white backgrounds. Sometimes I'll even use like color to show emotion, you know.
Yeah, I mean it's cool to use the different shapes and stuff to help your panel design for sure. Okay, so to zoom a bit more. So you like being able to save the characters. I guess it makes your life a bit easier.
Yeah, it makes it so easy to like write a long story too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because you're probably building, I mean, there's so many different characters now, so it makes it a lot
Yeah,
easier. Um,
yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like it'll be a whole lot easier because I mean it would be interesting to like go back to some of those characters too, you know.
Right,
Like,
okay.
but you know, it's definitely really fun.
Yeah.
Um, I'll also say the next saga will dive deeper into Shed's backstory with Strad von
Ooh.
Zarovich. So
Okay, nice. So it'll be a bit of a prequel.
yeah, it'll be what would be the equivalent of Berserk's Golden Age arc, which is
Okay.
kind of yeah, it's kind of obvious with the title to Renaissance Golden Age.
Okay, that'll be super cool. And also they asked, what aspect of Toongether makes you feel good, if any? Like whether that be the community aspect or maybe the fact that you're able to tell your stories, et cetera, et cetera.
I honestly feel good with telling my stories as well as the community too. Because when I started on Toongather, I was going to college in Western Iowa Tech in Sioux City. Because when I started it, I was like, wow, I got to create a story now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could get my ideas out, you know?
Yeah, is that kind of how it felt when you started using Toongether? Was it kind of like a feeling of relief? Like, oh, now I can tell the
Yeah,
story?
yeah, definitely. It's definitely one of those fun ones. It definitely had that feeling too, where I was like, I can definitely get stories out now. Um, yeah, I did see a few animated shorts too, where it's like it'd be cool to see a version of Toongether where you can make your own anime, you know?
Yeah, that would be interesting. Or able like just to be able to like do small animations to certain parts, maybe even like maybe not
Yeah,
full blown animations, but little things maybe.
yeah, like little clips here and there, you know?
Right. Yeah, that could be cool. That's a good point. Okay, well, I think that's all the last questions we have for you. I had so much fun. I hope you had fun as well.
I had
Um,
a blast. Thank you for having me.
yeah,
I do
thank
have,
you.
yeah, I do have a question for you. Like, what all would you like to see within Raving? Like, what all would you like to see
I
happen go on?
I like that you mentioned that there's going to be the backstory. I feel like having more um, I don't want to say explanation, but more just dive deeper into their kind of like rivalry would be really interesting.
Yeah,
Um, and Yeah, I think that's everything. I like that I can see that your design skills have really progressed. Each chapter, I can see that you learn more and more about how to create a panel. And I think it's really cool to see your progression over time. Um,
Yeah.
do you feel like
Yeah,
you've progressed over time with your design skills and storytelling skills?
absolutely. I definitely have progressed pretty well. I definitely took a few tips and tricks from other manga authors. Of course,
Right.
Yoshihiro Tagashi with his story Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho is another anime I definitely recommend. Yu Yu Hakusho.
Okay. Good to know.
um, yeah. Also, one trick that I like to do is like have the character's hand. Like before, I was just using random hands before, but then I figured, you know, it'd just be easy just using the same character, just hide him in the background, you
Oh,
know?
wait, that's a good point. Why I've never thought of that either.
Yeah, just kind of do that. Would you like me to show you real quick before we end the stream?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead if you want to share your screen one last time. So, to give us a little tip about how you design your panels. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, gonna share my screen in
Perfect.
3, 2, 1.
Okay. And yeah, and maybe you can make it raving themed.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll
Perfect.
definitely do that based within the Raven universe, which is,
Universe.
yeah, in Ravenloft, you know?
Yes. Yeah, and so because it takes place in Ravenloft, I guess is that what inspired the name?
Yeah, the name kind of came from the D&D series Ravenloft, and I looked at
Okay.
how dark the series was, like how dark it was, you know? Alright, let me share the stories. Obviously,
Perfect.
with some of the panels, I go with like the random action scenes, you know?
Yeah.
I'll skip some of that, so go straight into my favorites. Oh, did not mean to do that. Alright, let's see here. There's some of my favorites, yeah. So let's say that like Castle Ravenloft, like inside one of Castle Ravenloft's castles, you know, which is
Yeah,
Strahd's
perfect.
castle. Um, so for example, let me pull up Shed real quick. Find him, find Shed. I'll go with one of his newer designs, which kind of the armor kind of made him look like a 17-year-old, which he's actually 27, by the way.
Oh, is he? Yeah, okay. I was curious. Does he ever mention his age?
Yeah, he does mention his age at the beginning of
Okay.
the Dead by Dawn, chapter 21, I believe.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, he does it when he mentions his training routine too.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's see. Rage, as I normally go with Rage. So this is one trick I do whenever I want to create like him grabbing something.
Yeah.
Then I would go here and put down fist, so like a hand.
Okay.
Oh, I'll do it like that for his like
Right.
fist. It's a little backwards, but I think you get it.
Yeah, yeah. It's for learning purposes.
Yeah. And the Enchanted Werewolf Annihilator. So that's pretty much what I would do for like hands and whatnot.
Okay, super cool. Yeah, that's so smart. I don't know why I've never thought of doing that before. I always get one of like the hand in the objects section when
Yeah,
obviously I could just use, I don't know why I never thought of that. That's super helpful.
yeah. And of course, when I use like, say if he's angry, I would like put like a white panel to show emotion sometimes, and then just put like the color red.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'll just use black for this case,
Okay.
just for learning purposes.
Right.
All right, now, oh, and where's the red? Where's the red? There it is.
Yeah,
There we go. Yeah,
I
there we
love
go.
using those like gradient objects.
Yeah, I absolutely love using the gradient objects to like show the emotion, you know?
Yeah, for sure. Me too. Okay, well,
Oh
that
yeah.
was a super cool demonstration tips and tricks tutorial. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm good to stop sharing
Stop
now too,
sharing your
right?
screen. Okay, perfect. We're gonna. Oops. We had some tech difficulties over here.
You
Um,
good?
all right, so we'll stop sharing your screen. And I'm not sure if you can see me anymore, can you?
Nah, I could see you right now, but
Yeah,
not on. Oh, there we go. There's
yeah,
delay.
I think the camera is going in and out, but that's okay. I'm still here, I promise.
Don't worry, you're fine. Oh, forgot to turn my camera
Oh, that's okay. Well, at least we can see you.
on.
Well, I just want to thank you one last time for joining me. It was super, super fun, and maybe we can do this again in the future if you'd like to be my guest another time. Um, but yeah, it was super fun. I'm super excited to see the future of raving and how it continues to progress. Again, as I said earlier, it's super, super impressive. Um, that you have created such an amazing and long story. So, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me. I'll definitely have to see when I work and see when I don't work, so that way I can join you again. I would love to join you guys again.
Sounds great. Well, thank you again for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, you as well.
All
Have a
right.
good one, Dallas. I
Bye
see the full
bye.
moon coming. Bye.
Yeah. Bye bye.